African American schools in Orange County began opening shortly after the abolition of slavery. Because there wasn't an organized transportation system for students, a number of small neighborhood elementary schools opened, allowing students to walk to them. The original Morris Grove, Hickory Grove, and Hairston Grove are examples of these. Josie Smith attended the original Morris Grove.
I only attended Morris Grove School for 4 years because during that time there wasn't a bus system for the kids who went to Morris Grove School. So therefore we had to walk, and I think my estimation of how far it was would be probably about 5 miles, and it was dark and the roads were dirt. And then there were the mud puddles, and when we started out early, and I don't know why I guess because it was so far is the reason that we started out when it was kind of dark. And our parents would give us this little lantern that we would take so that we could see, and then we would hide it in the grass until it was time to come back in the afternoon, and we would take it back in the afternoon.
In 1916, the Orange County Training School opened on the current site of Lincoln Center. It burned down in 1922 and was rebuilt on the current Northside School site in 1924 as a Rosenwald school. Rosenwald schools were those built for African American students with the support of Sears and Roebuck founder Julius Rosenwald. Rosenwald donated nearly $5 million to build more than 4,900 schools across the Southeast. Rosenwald's support was merely seed money. Members of the African American community would need to conduct fundraising campaigns of their own and garner support from the white community as well. In September of 1923, a fundraising meeting was held in Chapel Hill for the Orange County Training School. A newspaper account from the Chapel Hill Weekly details the events of that night.
When a collection was taken up for the school, and the first march up to the receiving table yielded about $15, Bill McDade, acting as chief collector, delivered a scorching lecture. "Is $15 the value you put on educating children?" he asked. "That is sad, sad. I'm gonna ask Brother Booth to lead us in another song, and we'll see if you can do better." The singing began again. And again, the people in the church trooped up with their offerings. A new count was made, and the total was more than $40.
African American residents in Chapel Hill voted to join the Chapel Hill School District and pay the higher tax rate during a special election held in 1930. They passed this ballot referendum in order to give students at the Orange County Training School a longer school year. The Orange County Training School operated under that name until 1948. Parents at that time did not think the school's name reflected the sense of academic rigor they wanted for their children. The school was renamed Lincoln High School in 1948 and continued to be known as such when it moved to Merritt Mill Road in 1951 and thereafter. Esther McCauley attended the Orange County Training School and was a member of the first graduating class of Lincoln High after it moved.
A group of us would go down after Sunday school, after church on Sunday, and watch the new school come up. I mean, it was a long way out. We knew we had to walk there, but it was worth walking there because we have a new school. We would pick up some of the terrazzo from the floor or something like that and take it back and show it to our friends the next day and said, "Look, this came from the new school." And we had this beautiful lawn out front where we could have May Day and other things, traditions that we brought along from Orange County Training School. It was just an exciting time to have a new school. There were 29 members of that first class that graduated, which was my class, that graduated from the new Lincoln High School on Merritt Mill Road. We had a lot of spirit. And we had friends, we loved our teachers. It was so exciting to go to a new, clean, great school. Large classrooms, the windows on the front, you know, those beautiful windows. You could see the cars pass by. You could see the neighbors working in their yards, and it was an exciting time in our lives.
During this time, CHCCS operated 4 schools for white students: Carrboro Elementary, Estes Hill Elementary, Glenwood, and Chapel Hill High School. Chapel Hill High School was located on Columbia Street, where the School of Pharmacy currently stands. It burned down, however, in 1942. CHCCS was unable to rebuild the school during World War II, so classes were held at University Baptist Church and the Cone House. A new high school was reconstructed on Franklin Street in 1947. It served the district until the facility on High School Road opened in 1966.